What's up, everybody? My name is Mimi, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys a little something about bees, pollinations, and what they do for our world. Alright, let's get into the video. There are 20,000 known species of bees globally. There are carpenter bees, bumblebees, honeybees, paper wasps, yellow jackets, bald-faced hornets, and sweat bees that are currently living in South Carolina, as we know. Some may ask, why do we even need bees? But little do they know that bees are the main source of why we even have food. Pollinators allow plants to fruit. They produce 1/3 of our food supply by giving us fruits, vegetables, and nuts. 1/2 of the world's oils, fibers, such as the cotton used to make clothes and other raw materials, come from bees. They are used to create many medicines and provide food and cover for wildlife.
Let's dive into humanity's relationship with bees. Without bees, we would have no coffee, apples, peaches, watermelons, tangerines, blueberries, cashews, apricots, walnuts, eggplants, grapes, almonds, kiwis, mangoes, cranberries, okras, pears, peppers, cantaloupes, strawberries, avocados, or cucumbers. In fact,
some more key factors that we should know about bees is that they keep our waterways clean, they prevent soil erosion, and produce the oxygen we breathe. Also, they absorb CO2, counteracting global climate change. They are managed and used to pollinate over 100 crops grown in North America, and they contribute 15 billion to the United States economy every year. Many crops, such as almonds, which contribute 4.8 billion to the United States industry each year, rely on the honeybees for more than 90% of their pollination. How do you believe our bees impact the world?
Through their pollination process, they really help with the development of different plants and things that are used to help basic human functions like breathe. Without bees, we wouldn't really be able to do a lot of things. We wouldn't be able to eat a lot of things.
Humans affect bees in so many ways. The most they affect them is land development. Some other things is electromagnetic pollutions and the use of neonicotinoid pesticides. It makes it so much harder for honeybees to reproduce. The amount of chemicals that we put on the plants and the gardens and the lawns and the farms that we use to kill certain insects that come on our trees, it is also killing the bees. And the problem is the herbicides can also kill the native plants and the flowers that the pollinators need for the energy. And both the pesticides and the herbicides can get into the pollinators' bodies and make them sick or even kill them.
Bees play a crucial role on Earth. Some even claim that if they go extinct, humanity would be next. So with the dramatic decline in bee population, should we be worried? What happens if the bees all die? Simply put, if a plant produces a flower, you can bet that bees help them reproduce. This long-standing working relationship evolved with flowers being bright and fragrant to attract bees, and the bees' fuzzy Velcro-like bodies helping them to efficiently transfer pollen from the male part of the plant to the female part. This seemingly simple mechanism is directly responsible for the production of 70% of
the chemicals in the air and the water also affect the bees in a lot of ways. The conditions of the ecosystem for the pollinators, it puts them in quite danger. The light attracts the insects and it pulls them from their natural ecosystems. Their fertilized activity around lights also exhausts them and makes them easy for prey and predator in the ecosystem. Pollinators can be threatened by the land use and change involving the semi-natural habitat or the conversion into agricultural lands. The disturbance often leads to lowered pollinator abundance and diversity, and it reduces the crop yield in the adjacent agricultural areas. Pollination happens when bees allow plants to reproduce. Now we know that plants are really important also. So if plants contribute into the food system by feeding our animals aside from humans, such as birds and other insects, the food source for the animals will be lost completely and it will cause the whole entire food chain to suffer. 80% of the flower plants depend on pollination. If we don't have plants, then the loss of food for us and the animals, and it will end up in collapse. The bees are mostly in risk because the habitat loss and the climate change, and its more pressing threat to bees and its pesticides. Humans spray pesticides on the crops to protect them from pests that could harm their productivity, but not knowing that it really is killing their bees that is helping us stay alive.